Well, hello, everyone. It's So What's New and Yarn Too. Linda, wearing her menorah, since I had no room for a menorah in the store. Here we are. I'm the menorah. Happy Hanukkah. Anyway, I want you to see, the Fabric Fairy has been very busy. So here are some of the joyful things that have arrived in the store. First one, the chuckle here is doesn't that look like candy cane? But these are patriotic fabrics that I ordered. And I'm trying to get ahead of the curve because so often I try to order something and I'm always a tad too late. So in preparation for July 4th, here we are, patriotic fabrics. But that's not everything. You have no idea the gorgeous stuff. Now, as I've told you before, I love jewel tones. Look at this. Isn't that something else? Now, that's a Northcott Stonehenge. And I've got it in this wonderful blue-green. And then there's a brown. And here's a blender. Wow, that looks blue. I got to say, I've been searching. Let's see, does it still look blue? Look at that. Next to the brown, it looks blue. But all by yes, still blue. Here comes the green. This is the color it really looks like. This greenish. I've been looking for a blue-greens. I've been having trouble finding them. But look what I've hidden underneath. Tim Holtz's Abandoned. Remember, I was crying about the fact they only sent part of the order. Well, finally, the order has arrived. Here it is. This is one of them. And now, this is looking very blue, but it's a teal. It really is something. Now, this is the black. It's called Cracked, and there's writing in there and cracked. It's Cracked Shadow. But that's not the one that's got me tingling at the toes. No, no, no. Check out this one. Is that not marvelous? Well, I like jewel tones and I like oranges, so therein is the problem. Now, this looks so blue, but I got to say, it's a teal in the store. I wonder if I can make it, yeah. See, now this color that's true, but yet that looks blue. I'm amazed. Anyway, that's one of them. Here's a friend of it. Let's get it unrolled. Why won't it unroll? Because I have it wrapped up. Sorry, this one is brighter. It's got yellows and blues and some really wonderful fuchsias. Look at that. Doesn't that make you just go, woo? Okay, this is all Tim Holtz. And because I couldn't afford the whole thing, I got some fat quarter packs. There are 14 fat quarters in this pack, all for the Tim Holtz. Now, listen to me. We've got a Tim Holtz. Peggy and I worked hard on this. When we ordered this, we found this pattern, and this is not a difficult pattern, and it uses 9 fat quarters and a background. And you may remember that we had earlier, about 2-3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks ago, gotten the backgrounds for this. So we are ready for you to come in and get these together. We're going to try and put one together ourselves for me. Ha ha. But that's not all. There is so much going on. It's that time of year when everything's going on. And I want to remind you that this weekend, on Saturday, between 10 and noon and 2 and 4, we're having a handy quilter virtual to virtual. You can sit at home, drinking your hot chocolate, looking out at the snow outside that didn't melt yet. Ha, ha, ha. Anyway, and the first class is going to be, if you have no idea what it's like to set up or anything about handy quilters, about long arms, how to work with them, this is that class. And then in the afternoon, between and 4, if you already have been using your handy quilter, this is about designing the quilting for your quilt and the things you can do. So the quilter, the educator is Allison Spence, if you wish to look her up. And so that's on Saturday. The cost is $15 each class. You can sign up online. Hey, you don't even have to come into the store. This is so virtual. We may never see you at this rate. Anyway, now, you think that's all we've been doing is buying fabric, don't you? Well, no. I've got this here. I picked up some of these irons that Singer has been out, and I am fascinated by this one. Look at that pointy tip. That is really super. And if you look real close, you can see that it makes it easier when you want to push open if you want to open your seams. It's just really super looking. Anyway, these are at the store. It's 1750 watts. I guess that's with strong bursts of steam. Now, the Steam Logic Plus has more steam patterning. There you go. And you think that's it? You think that's only things we've got that are deal with ironing? Oh no, there is more, because I also have, way on the floor, because I haven't lifted it up, I wasn't thinking. We have in the store, if you want a gift for me or hubby, right here on the floor, we have a steam press. So you do not have to wait for Amazon to deliver. Just come on down to the store and we have some irons for you and lots of other things to look at. My favorite, I told you about this the last time, but I am just so in love with this particular, look at this guy. This is this panel called Hungry Animal. And I had so much fun, I didn't even realize how much each of these panels had in it, because the artist took the time to not only put the giraffe in, G for giraffe, but there's a gazebo, and the giraffe is wearing gloves while it's gardening and we're picking grapes. Is that not fantastic? You could spend more time with a child thinking of all the words of things that are in the little panels. Oh, there are at least 6 things in each item. Anyway, just got to let you know we've got also, yes, it's the end of the year. What are they trying to do to us? We just got in our Moxie. Now the Moxie, we haven't put all the, comes with stickers and everything. The Moxie is a smaller throat, but it's on a frame, so you don't have to do all that basting, that pin basting, climbing on the floor, etc. And it's not as fancy, it's very basic and simple. This is designed so that you can get into the idea of long arm quilting without being overwhelmed, as some people are by things like the Amara over there. But this is really super little machine, and the frame is not as robust, which is why it is not as expensive as the Amara. Well, the Amara also has a 20-inch throat, as opposed to the Moxie, which only has a 15-inch throat, which means you have to roll your quilt more often to get to the next portion. And no, it doesn't come with the computer on it or anything. It's really a nice basic machine. And I will tell you, it is less expensive than our stationary Capri. The Capri is 18 inches, so it's a longer throat, and it has that special table. So those are some of the exciting things in the store that are ready for you to come and enjoy and look at and be curious about. So I do hope, though, you have to come in and just drool over the Tim Holtz Abandon. Once again, don't forget, we have a class December 19th, this coming Saturday. You can sign up to the last minute, 12 noon or 2 to 4, 2 different classes. And once again, it's Linda wishing you happy Hanukkah. Yes. Unfortunately, they don't light up. That's the next thing. I want ones that light up. Who knows? My friend who gave me this, Marge, may yet find me one that lights up. Okay. Wishing you the best. Stock up on your hot chocolate for the storm that is about to come. So they tell us, our first blizzard, I think, in 2 years. All right. Take care. Bye from So What's New and Yarn Too.